Hey everybody, my name is Remy. I am a shamanic practitioner, and this is my wife,
Angelica, and I am an intuitive medium.
And this is our day-to-day, behind-the-scenes living. As you might tell, we are in a brand new location.
We're super excited about it.
We're going to roll some video, and then we will continue to talk about it at the end.
Enjoy.
It's so small though.
Yeah. Got the echo. All right, hon, how you feeling?
I'm nervous as shit. We're going in to get our RV, and I get to say goodbye to my 4Runner.
Our beautiful 4Runner that has served us so well. So here we go. Hey! Oh God.
See you guys.
Hon, tell the camera how you're feeling.
Got the jitters, my heart's going. But I'm excited.
Yeah?
I don't know. It's my first time RV owner now.
Yeah?
All right, babe. How are you feeling?
I'm excited. It's well overdue. It's time. It's gonna be really cool driving back after this.
Yeah.
Hi. Sorry.
To make us feel
They gave us little VIP badges and
a little paper for buying $1,000.
thousands of
Thousands of
dollars.
dollars.
Yeah. But a little known fun fact, anywhere there is Lavazza coffee, Mama is gonna get some cafecito. So I'm gonna enjoy this coffee. All right, hon, what did you just say?
So I just realized that we can't drive through McDonald's drive-through to get Diet Cokes. So we have a huge car.
It's all setting in, you guys. This is like our first really big purchase, and when I tell you we have been actively working on manifesting this, and we're finally there, and it feels so good. And let me just tell you, it's been a rough couple of days. I feel like it's been a rough couple months, but the last few days particularly have been pretty tough. And they just offered us free cookies. So
I got the chocolate chip.
you got me a sugar one?
You like sugar?
I like all cookies. So we're just going to enjoy this coffee, and everyone's been super nice. We have we're working with 4 different departments today, so we're just waiting for everyone to come by, and then we'll take you guys through the walkthrough.
Yeah, so I was saving this one for, I guess.
Super exciting. It's like something we really wanted if we were getting advanced. This is really exciting. we just left the walkthrough. That took a long time.
Yes.
Like over an hour.
Yeah.
It was like over an hour of doing the walkthrough. So right now we're just waiting to head into the finance department, finalize, oh, and there he is, and then we take it home.
Yeah. So the next time you see us, we will be
In our RV.
I need a new, fresh new fade.
Oh my god. Okay, it's recording. Go ahead.
What did I say?
How you feeling, hon?
The nervousness is gone. I am hyped. I'm super excited. We did the walkthrough. It looked even more beautiful than it did before going in, which sounds weird, but I promise you, we
No,
went
it's
in, and I'm
true.
like, this looks way better.
This is way better.
So it's just, I'm excited. I'm super excited. I can't wait to drive it home and like just start playing with it and enjoying it, honestly.
So how does it feel? So we finished with the finance department. It's ours. We're waiting on the keys.
Yeah, we had to wait like an hour for them to come get us because there was so much going on. So we were getting tired.
Yeah, we
But
were tired.
as soon as we walked in there, we were just like, this is it. This is our baby. Yeah, we're just waiting for the keys now. They're just cleaning it up, I guess, freshening it up. And then we're going to go out and do the little photo op. Yeah, we did the tour. We did the parts, the surfaces. This one took like 2 seconds
went on a
because they
whole
didn't
journey
really
today.
do much. Financing sucked, but that's paperwork, whatever. Photo op.
They were really great in finance, though.
Jared was
awesome.
at financing, so
Yeah,
it
he was
wasn't really
great.
boring like it usually is. It's just a lot of paper to
paperwork.
sign. But
this is like our first really big purchase.
This is our first big purchase together. I traded my car in, and he told me that someone here is buying it for their kid. So that makes me feel really good that someone's gonna get to enjoy that car. Someone younger, probably a little bit more reckless than me. I took a really good care of that car,
Yeah,
so
you
they
did.
get to enjoy that, and that made me feel a lot better.
Yeah.
And also, we realized that's the car that we brought Violet home in. So
Yeah, it's a little bittersweet.
yeah, I almost cried a little
Yeah.
bit. But yeah, I'm hyped.
Just waiting on our keys. Oh, go ahead.
You,
Okay. Go ahead and ask me a question.
how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I almost started to cry a little bit because I feel like it's been a journey for us trying to find like what it is we really wanted. And also like when the deal goes through, it feels really, really good because we've been working really hard. Like financially, manifesting, but also holding our intention, believing in ourselves. It's just we learned a lot about ourselves, and I feel like I'm like so proud of us for like this is a big purchase.
Yeah,
I'm really proud of
same.
us. Yeah.
So behind me, there's this coffee machine.
I showed the Lavazza.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You saw Angelica get her coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I am rocking a hot chocolate because I got a little sweet tooth and I need a little sweet treat for my big purchase.
We're celebrating ourselves.
Yeah. And also, we can't drive through any drive-thrus, so we can't get Diet Cokes. So we're a little sad about that, but that's okay. And also, we got to get to the bank drive-thru.
Not going to be able to do it.
Yeah. So we got to figure that out also, but that's fine. Sacrifices are made because we're going to have so much fun.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. I also just realized, I don't know if we've told them where we're going on our first big adventure.
Our maiden voyage.
Our maiden voyage. So we actually got together with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law yesterday, Melky and Bridget, and we discussed like where we want to go on our maiden voyage. So, honey, presenting 3, 2, 1.
We're going to Arizona. Yeah.
It's like my favorite place in the world, so.
They're ready for us. We got to go.
For a sign and a dragon. Well, I asked for a dragonfly as a sign, and then there was one that just flew over the front of the car. So that is a nice confirmation of the journey we are embarking on. But as we were saying, we decided to book a trip to Arizona. So that's where we're going. We'll tell you more about it in a minute. So Remy forgot something, so he ran back in. But something that's really, really cool that I want to talk about is that this unit. Actually, we were going to go look at it because Chris, who's like the best salesman ever, told us that he has this great unit that came in and wanted us to come look at it, but we were actually at the Inipi ceremony, so we were busy and we couldn't come look at it, and someone had already like tried to buy it and something had fallen through, like whatever happened. Even the finance guy was like, I'm not even sure like what had happened, but the guy ended up backing out, and he was like, I couldn't believe that happened because it's such a beautiful coach, like for the year and everything. And Chris called us, and then we went and looked at it, and we were like, this is it. So it's kind of crazy how it all worked out, and obviously just like learning a deeper sense of trust, because like even Remy was just out and the salesman was like, I was looking at buying that for myself, and then obviously like we had gotten it. So he's like, you guys got a really, really beautiful unit. So we are like really grateful. We're really excited. And like I was saying, we talked with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, Malky and Bridget, and we are going to head out to Arizona. So we're taking like a good week off, and we're going to go travel. Remy and I are going to do just a couple of other areas, but the majority of the trip is going to be spent in Arizona. And as many of you know, it is like my favorite place on this earth. So that, and France and Paris. I love Paris. So that's where we're at. So I'm just waiting for Remy, and we're going to head home because I miss our baby. And that's today. So we're driving back home with our new RV, and we were reflecting on this journey a little bit, because I don't know if we ever actually told you guys the story about like how this came to be. Remy and I were actually in our old apartment before we had moved, and we had been looking for a house for what, like a little over a year, and we just could not find anything. And our lease was gonna be up in a couple months, and we were like, we can't find like what we wanted. And we were sitting there randomly like one afternoon watching our favorite YouTube guy, Trent the Traveler, and he lives out of his Sprinter van. And we were sitting there watching it, and all of a sudden at the same time, Remy and I slowly turn our heads and we look at each other and we're like, is this what we want to do? Is this what we're gonna do? And then we started talking about it more. So this was like, what, 7, 8, maybe 9 months ago, 10 months ago, and we were talking about how independently before we had gotten together, we had both wanted to travel. I was trying to move to Arizona, he was trying to travel around to all of the national parks, and it just didn't happen. It was like during COVID time, before COVID time, or it was right before, like on the cusp of COVID, right?
I started building it up in like 2017.
2017, yeah, mine was more like 2020, 2021. And it just like was not happening, and we're sitting here like we're finally there. Like this was, I mean, that took us a roundabout way of getting here, but we're just so excited. So we're just driving home. We're driving home.
All right, we made it home. That was exhilarating and exciting, and our bodies are exhausted. Someone here had to sit down for a second.
I got sick a little bit after.
I'll have her talk about that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we were there for about 4.5, 5 hours. We haven't eaten since 12. And yeah, it was just a lot. And so we were a little tense. Coming back, we were kind of coming down from that adrenaline high, and let me tell you, we are ready to crash. But why don't you explain?
Yeah, except the baby's up, so he
we
might
also
be
have our little
explaining.
monitor.
Yeah, and the baby keeps sitting up. Oh, she lay back down. Okay, explain what?
How you felt?
Well, I think it was a mixture of exhaustion and not eating, and it could have been a little bit of motion sickness when we were driving home.
Mm-hmm.
And as we were just sitting back in there hanging out, I think they cleaned like the inside with something, like some type of chemicals, and I was starting to get nauseous again in there. So I think it was just a combination of things. But I'm feeling a little bit better now. Had some rosemary essential oil from my mother-in-law, and that helped. And now we're just kind of hanging out outside, and we wanted to show you guys the coach.
Yeah.
So we ended up going with the Winnebago Navion. We were looking at a lot of C's. What is it?
Class C.
Class C's. We thought we originally wanted the Class B, that was the Sprinter, but we ended up going with the Class C because there's so much more room on the inside because they're slide outs. So we don't have them extended right now, but we actually have 2 slide outs in this one. So this whole side from here, which is like the dining area, the dinette, it actually comes out. And then the second slide is actually back here, which is the bedroom. And this whole back part slides out this way. So then we have like a whole queen size bed, which I think we'll probably end up upgrading to a king somehow, but that's where we're at right now. So there's a ton of storage and everything in here, but we figured that with having Beatrice, our dog, and Violet, the baby, having more space just made more sense, especially for like the things we need to bring while we're traveling. So we have a really cool awning, and I think, like I said, at some point we're gonna have to show everyone the slide outs and the awning out, but for now you guys can just see what it looks like here. And then you can go inside. Go ahead, hon. Explain that part.
So this is the dinette. This is where we had the intro. This area slides out just enough for this to move over to where that is, making this bigger. But what we love is how much space we have here to kind of meander about. This is where the second slide is. This is a queen size bed. It scooches back to open up, and we have like a little bit of space on the sides. There is one model, one floor plan that has 2 twins that turn into a king, and that's the one that I really wanted, but those don't come with the dinette. And we really like the dinette because it allows us, 1, to eat family dinners together, which is very important to us, and 2, allows us to work kind of like this.
And then we have this really cool like bunk up here. Sorry. I think this is always so cool. There's like a little ladder that hooks on, and then it's a whole other sleeping area or reading
which is
area.
Really big.
Yeah.
We have this cool little sunroof. And then over here is our bathroom, which this guy swivels to make space for the shower or to make space for the toilet. We thought it was going to be a plastic toilet with like a foot pedal to flush. That's electric.
It's like a legit toilet.
They did some work in here. Hold on one second. So
it's like
super cool. Yeah. And also you get a mood lighting. So you can be bright or mood. And then this little guy pops open, which is neat. So yeah, this is our, let me turn everything off because I don't want to drain the battery. Tons of storage. This is our little stovetop unit. This is our little sink. And there is a surprising amount of space down here. Sorry, BB. But yeah. Oh, that must be the paper towel holder.
Oh, yeah.
So the owners before us took really good care of it, and I think they upgraded quite a few things. And last but not least, our salesman started his own little beverage company. And shout out to Chris, the creator of Killies. This is a light alcoholic drink, seltzer style drink. It is only 2.2%. This is for people who don't really drink a lot but still want to have a drink, or people that want to drink for a long time but don't want to get too drunk. These are for that, and I'm really, really excited to try them out. But yeah, he popped those into the fridge for us to try.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think that's about it. We'll have to show it when like everything is extended and
There's some sweet seat covers. My ass hurt driving this thing, so I don't know if it's just because like it's been sat in for so long that it's just like not as squishy, or maybe the leather is just a little bit tougher than usual. But we're gonna have to buy some cushions or something, because not really like the best ride. The car itself is nice, but yeah, those seats kind of hurt a little bit. But we're new. We were also very tired and nervous.
we were really tired.
So
Yeah. But we'll show you guys more in the next video.
Yeah, we'll go out for a dry run and kind of just see what's up.
Yeah.
Until then, I hope you guys had fun hanging out with us and seeing our new babe. We got to come up with a name for it, so that'll be fun and exciting. And yeah, that's it. Anything else?
No, that's it. Thanks for joining, guys.
Thanks for joining us.